Hey team, it's Gary. Occasionally I like to send out these videos, video emails, I call it video messages. It's just a quick update on what's happening in the world of Keva to help get everybody on the same page, understand what are our priorities and the things that are important, and to really provide information and announcement of up and coming programs. So the first one, I just want to send recognition to Diego, Kaylee, Robin, and Kenna. All of them worked at the Jeff Dunham concert at the Reno Event Center. That concert was actually sold out. There was over 6,000 people at the event. And Jeff Dunham is a ventriloquist, really funny, hilarious guy. And it's really a privilege for us to do these events at the Reno Sparks Convention Center because number one, it helps us during the slower times, especially during the winter. And it's really a great way to get team members out of the store, to have a change, new look, a change of things, and have new experiences within the organization. For those of you that don't know, I'd like to announce Diego is our new manager for the University of Nevada store. Diego comes to us from Jamba Juice. He was formerly a district manager with them. He is very knowledgeable on our systems and processes. And what I love about Diego is he's given us a lot of feedback on ways that we can improve our systems throughout the store. So I very much look forward to working with Diego. And if you see him around, don't forget to say hi. So anyway, welcome Diego. As a winter update, it's going to get cold. Excuse me. Keva Juice is traditionally a summer business. Our revenue can drop by 50% during the winter time. So it's a really interesting time for us. And, you know, one of the things is just the reality is that the cold weather affects staffing. And what I want you to know is that for those team members that need hours, we're committed to finding creative ways to provide working hours for all of our team members. And this involves a large part our events business and being flexible in terms of where and how you can work. And I wanted to provide some insight on this for those of you that haven't worked on our events business or other programs. So for the one thing, the events business is fast money. Depending on what event you work, the average team member will earn $3 to up to $10 an hour on top of your guaranteed wage in the form of tips. So as an example, on Disney on Ice, the average team member made $6 an hour in just credit card tips. That didn't include their cash tips. I think was an extra $2 or $3 an hour. But at $8 an hour, if we have team members that are averaging, say, $13 an hour in guaranteed compensation, that puts you at over $21 an hour, which is great money. It's a great incentive, and it's fast money. And so that's the first thing is, you know, at the beginning of November, we had Disney on Ice. We also had Jurassic Quest. Last weekend, we have the Jeff Dunham concert. This weekend, we have the Crossroads gun show. After that, we have some wrestling tournaments that are coming up at the Reno Event Center. And then after Christmas, there's other events. And then going into the new year, we have a slew of events that are coming worldwide. We have the Sheep Show coming in, and we have the Far Western Volleyball tournaments, which are just crazy. So these events are fast money. Overtime is typically approved in these events. So I would highly encourage you to look into these. Open shift. Every week, there are approximately 100 to 150 hours that go up for grabs in unanswered open shifts. So these are, again, an opportunity to earn money. And, you know, one thing that gets brought up is transportation. Well, how do I get to these events? You know, what do I do? Well, there's a couple things that I want to just give everybody perspective on. Transportation is a necessity in today's world. So if you're working a job or you're going to college, transportation is going to be an absolute necessity and will be a limiting factor in any career that you choose moving forward. And so fortunately, in today's world, we live in an area where, as a matter of technology, there are systems such as Uber, such as Lyft, where people can get transportation almost anywhere. There's also ride-sharing programs. If you're involved in the university system, public transportation is free. And public transportation has actually been around since 1826 in the United States, when they actually had horse-drawn buggies that were subsidized by the federal and state governments to help people get around and get to work. And so I really want everybody to think creatively on this, because, what could earn a team member $100 or $150 on a working shift, depending on the event or depending on where you go. If you work an 8-hour shift, a $5 or $8 or $10 Uber or Lyft ride isn't that big of a deal, especially when you look at it from the standpoint of, well, I'm not paying for a car, I'm not paying for insurance, I'm not paying for gas. All of those are reoccurring expenses on just owning a vehicle. And so I really just want to encourage everyone to think creatively, think big picture, think long term. Are you going to limit yourself because of transportation? If it is something and you need hours and you can't afford the Uber or Lyft, reach out to us and let us know. But we don't want to limit our team members' ability to earn income when we're giving up 100 to 150 hours a week. A couple of focus points that I want just to remind everybody on is we're in the smoothie, juice, and bowl business. So if we don't have customers ordering smoothies, juices, and bowls, we do not have a business. And, with that, we need to make sure that the quality of our product is top notch. And that means that we don't have smoothies that are short. That means that the smoothies are the perfect consistency. The worst thing you can do is send out a runny smoothie. If it's liquidy, don't serve it because they won't come back. We want to make sure that it has the texture consistent with shaved ice. So those are just some important things. The other thing is, through the holidays, is Keva Cash and our Keva Juice gift card program is a huge incentive. It does help us get through the winter. And I just want to encourage everybody that, for every $25 in Keva Cash that is sold, the customer can get an additional $5 added onto their gift card for free. And the other thing that we would ask is that promotion is put on one gift card. So if they do the buy 25, get $5 free, we want to use one gift card. And there's two reasons why we do this. The first one is that selling someone a $5 Keva Cash card, they can't get a 24-ounce smoothie for that. So that's kind of just a cheesy way of doing it, unless the customer is adamant that they want to buy a $5 gift card. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't do that to someone. Buy someone, 40% or 60% of a cup of coffee somewhere. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So, $10, $15, $25. But the other thing on just selling with the $25 promotion is that those cards cost about $1 each. And what that means is that if you are selling a $5 Keva Cash card, they're taking that $30 gift card and they're breaking it up into, 6 cards, right? For a $5 gift card, 20% of the sale would go to just paying for the gift card. And that doesn't make a lot of sense. We've done a lot of updates. I want to encourage everybody to check out www.keva.com this week. There's a lot of good updates on the website, and we'll continue to keep you posted. But if you have any feedback or any questions, comment below, and I would be more than happy to answer everything for the group. So anyway, everybody have a great week, and Keva up.